So let's see if I got this. I got the manifold, the turbo on. I started plumbing in the oil cooler. I've got so many ums. I've got the sandwich plate hooked up and the first line hooked up to the filter relocation adapter. I have the engine's fully built, obviously. I've got the fuel rail on and the injectors. The fuel filter's in here. The brake booster delete kit is on. The whole clutch hydraulic system's good. The brake hydraulic system's good. Like the lines are bent. I've got custom bent lines. Master cylinder brace is on here. What else? I'm waiting for, in the mail, there's the turbo feed line is coming. I've got, what do I got? I've got to wire in the E85, the ethanol content sensor. I've got the wires going through the firewall right now. I need to wire them into the ECU, get the power supply going. I've got a bunch of wires to hook up, like the ECT sensor. Let's see. The breather's all hooked up. I just don't have it, like, it's not finalized. Got the fuel pressure regulator and the gauge on the fuel rail. The connection to the fuel rail, I am kind of questioning. I don't really know exactly how it goes on there. I need to work that out, but it shouldn't be a big deal. I still need to hook up the shift linkage. There's not a lot of exhaust on there. I don't have a downpipe solution at all right now. I'm thinking just PFI is just gonna fab that up for me when I bring the car in. I'm waiting on the cam gears in the mail, the timing belts in the mail. I've got the front brakes are pretty much done. The lines aren't in. I need to get new banjo bolts or bolts for the banjo fitting, however you want to say that. I still need to put the sway bar on. I've just been tackling things kind of at my own whim, just however I want to deal with it, whatever I can get to, I'll get to it. But I really like this color. It definitely grew on me. I wasn't a big fan of green, but when I stepped into the powder coating shop and I saw this, I was like, ooh, yeah. So I'm really liking that. I'm gonna try and get the rear calipers done the same color. Let's see, oh, it's super dark over here, but I've got a rear brake upgrade going. I've got new discs and new brackets, and I still have to order the calipers, and then I'm gonna try and polish them and then take them back to the powder coating shop so he can do those in the same green. If the OEM brake calipers come with kind of a texture, and he said when he shoots those, it doesn't turn out as well as the Brimbos. The Brimbos are just smooth. So the powder coating turns out really well. It's just that nice, clean, shiny. When it's textured, it sort of doesn't look as good. So I'm gonna try and polish them. I need to redo my distributor. I got a new distributor so I can do the coil on plug conversion to it, basically hollow it out. And what else are we waiting on? I've got a bead roller coming because let's see right here, the turbo just is just sort of butted up against the intercooler piping. This is a CX Racing intercooler kit, so it doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to cut it, like right here or something, and then add a 90-degree elbow. I still have to totally fabricate mounts for this and figure out how it's gonna mount. I need to like grab a bumper off the wall. I've got parts just hanging on the wall and stuff, and see how well it'll fit under a bumper. If I have to, I'm just gonna cut a big rectangle in the bumper, so this will be sticking out if it needs to be, or if it can fit behind the grill, that would be great. That would be preferred, but I'll do whatever I need to do to get this thing going. I still have a lot of wiring to do, like I said, like besides the E85 content sensor, the fuel content sensor. The harness is in here, but like the injectors need to be wired up. These are the stock Honda connectors, and they just don't. Obviously, they don't fit on Injector Dynamics 1050Xs, so I gotta do some wiring there too. A lot of stuff still to go, but it's coming along. There's progress being made. Sometimes I have to take a step back before I can take a step forward, so that eats up a lot of time, but I'm getting there. And it's a lot of fun along the way, like making the oil lines, cutting the hoses, and like connecting the AN fittings is sort of fun. It's satisfying to get just bulk hose and just add the AN fittings. It's satisfying. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. When you just have parts and then you make stuff out of the parts, it's great. So enjoying that, and just like I said, just wanted to give a little update to the channel so you guys know that I'm doing stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching. Give it a like, maybe share, comment. I love comments. I love talking to you guys. So any questions you have, just throw it down there in the comments, and I'll try and get back to you ASAP. All right, peace out.